What is up, everyone? This is Justice. Today, we're going to be talking about the glitch that completely changed Sword Fights in the Heights forever. So, we're talking Sword Fights in the Heights 4, and I'm going to kind of give a little bit of context and then just talk about it a little bit. So, back in 2015, there was a physics update, and this physics update was like huge, big physics update. I think it was at the end of 2015, or it could have even been the beginning of 2016. But all I know is that this glitch appeared around the beginning of 2016. And I remember this because I have a video right here of when I was first talking about the glitch to the YouTube channel. And so let's just watch for a second, and you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about once you see me do it. But yeah, there's not really much to talk about when it comes to the changes on sword fights, but one of the biggest has to be Alumina, and I'll show you why. Because you'll see. You guys know what I'm talking about now. Please don't kill me, Hamza. Dude, you're such a chode. Okay, is he gonna? All right, I'm gonna have to fight Hamza. Just saying. I just wanted to fall off nice. There we go. Ripperonis and pepperonis, Hamza. As you can see, you can lunge with Alumina with any hat now. This is why when you join sword fights, you see a bunch of people flying around with Alumina. But as you can see, I can lunge pretty far now. And when I take my hats off, it's fucking intense how far I can... So that's when the Alumina glitch first introduced itself into the game. Just forced itself in through the physics update. And you can see this was back in March 2016. It's been a long time. It's been about 5 years almost. So the reason why I bring this up, guys, is because if you're still playing Sword Fights in the Heights 4, you'll know that basically the game has completely changed. The game is all about flying around with two Aluminas. Two Aluminas or Illumina Ghostwalker. Now, it's been this way, okay, for ever since 2016, it's been this way. The old classic combo was the, right here, I'll show you guys the Ghostwalker Illumina combo, which is still pretty popular, but I've been seeing people do the Illumina combo. See this? Like, dude, this is too OP. I don't like it. I just noticed that, a dramatic amount of new people are using these Illumina glitch flying around the map. Like, normally you join up and maybe one or two people would be doing it, but now it's like a whole server, a lot of people. And I don't blame them. Look at, you could go from one point of the map to the other point of the map super fast. Like, I'm really bad at it, but some people it's not hard to get good at it, but I haven't practiced. Anyway, guys, that single glitch, the Illumina glitch, the physics broke the Illumina, that single glitch has completely changed this game. Now, if you guys remember, and if you play Nostalgia Zone Sword Fights in the Heights, the game is super duper slow paced. The only thing that makes the game fast paced is Shadow Sphere. It's super slow paced. This game is now fast paced as hell. Like, this is an intense game. This game was not meant for you to have a, whatever they call it, like a navigation enhancer, and so this game has gone from like maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the slowest and 10 being the fastest, quickest, maybe 10 is Arsenal, Phantom Forces, for example. Maybe that's like a 8. Classic Sword Fights in the Heights, it's about a 3. Now this game is up at a solid 7. Maybe even higher. Probably 8. I'd give it an 8 or 9, honestly, because it's insane. And I'm not complaining, guys. I don't like the glitch. It would be nice if it was fixed. You guys are probably going to hate me for that. But in the end, I don't care if it's not fixed, because it seems like a lot of people are liking it. Like, right now, if I just had like the executive decision to make this glitch fixed, I wouldn't do it, because everyone's loving it, and I'm not going to ruin everyone's fun, obviously. But like, I see the appeal. This game's super slow paced. You want to speed it up a bit. And now, I've been thinking about it for a while, and it makes sense why Shabletsky hasn't patched it, because you guys, old developers will know this. I'm an old developer. Classic Roblox games, they could get away with being very slow paced. That's all they were. Nowadays, games are a hell of a lot more fast paced. a lot of these classic games, they don't get any attention because you can't fix them. You can't launder them into a better looking game, even though they're not. They're just a classic game. You can't trick people into thinking, wow, this is actually like, this might be a really cool modern game. You can't do that. You can't trick people anymore. I mean, dude, honestly, like, imagine being Shedletsky and you're thinking of a update to Sword Fights in the Heights. They could make it a more fast-paced game. Trying to think of an update where it's like the Alumina, where you're lunging forward now instead of just straight up. It'd be impossible. He got blessed, majorly blessed. But yeah, this is like the new Sword Fights in the Heights. Even though it's been this way for a long time, more and more people are using the Illuminas to fly around. And it's not an exploit. It's a glitch that's in the game. And if you don't use the glitch, you're gonna get pwned. Not necessarily, but it definitely helps. It's just interesting, guys. I thought it was very interesting because if you think about it, this one single glitch has completely overhauled Sword Fights in the Heights 4 and made it into a completely different game. It has changed the dynamic of the game, slow pace to fast pace. It's changed how people fight. You got to zoom out now. You got to fight more tactically, I guess. It's just, you've got to be more prepared for people to be dropping on you at every other second or flying in from some random area. And I just thought that was fascinating. And the last time I was playing this game, there were a lot of people flying around the map, but not this many. It kind of seems like it's just kind of overnight. It's changed now. I'm probably wrong because I haven't played this game that much, but I want to know what you guys think about this in the comments. Let me know. Do you guys use this glitch? Do you not use this glitch? Would you want it fixed? So real quick, I also want to mention how the physics update broke swords on Sword Fights in the Heights. So
watch. I stop. So this adds like a whole new mechanic.
So basically, before the physics update, when you slash your sword, you keep moving. You ain't stopping. But after the physics update, you started lunging your sword, you would stop. And so, guys, this actually prompted a update by Shedletsky. That video was recorded March 20th, and this one is on May 5th. So because of that sword issue, where you would stop in mid swing instead of moving through the swing. Not only did that change the game, but it prompted Shedletsky to capitalize on it. And basically what he did was, you might have seen this in a video I just barely did, but the same scene.
So, I joined in hopes that there was a great new update. You guys, my fellow sword fighters, today, Sword Fights on the Heights has forever been changed. There is a in-game shop.
That physics update that caused the sword glitch where you stay in place, which also in turn made the Alumina a beast and changed combat forever. It prompted Shedletsky to add a shop because what he did, guys, was he added the shop. These swords, these shop swords, they didn't have the new bug. When you slashed your sword, you kept going, just like it used to be. You didn't stop in place. Shedletsky didn't fix the stop in place. He only fixed it for the swords to capitalize on that glitch and to get people to buy these swords because they were overpowered. It's a very smart move on his part. Really smart, but I mean, it's still greedy as shit. Let's be real. And yeah, the shop changed the game too. So guys, this one glitch changed so much on Sword Fights on the Heights. It is just crazy to me. So the new era of Sword Fights, guys, where we've got people flying around with their Alumina combo, Alumina Ghostwalker combo. This new era, and also where people have their shop swords right away. All of this was from that one single bug. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Once again, thank you guys for watching. I'm not going to ask you guys to like the video or comment or subscribe or anything. If you're trying to binge watch something related to Sword Fights in the Heights or anything like that and you're new around here, I have over 250 videos on this channel. A lot of them are Sword Fights in the Heights videos. Some of them are just Roblox videos. That's always an option. So stay safe once again, guys.